if you could just take a moment to reflect on that journey you've had, what's your take on that? What do you think of your journey up until this point?
So what are some things I'm proud of?
Yeah, sure.
The first thing that comes to mind actually is friendship.
Wow, excellent.
Yeah. It'd be awesome if I could, enlist some crazy, awesome achievements. But for me, I feel like one of the best achievements, actually friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Like keeping in touch with childhood friends despite having moved so much. And
Right. Well, I mean, that can be tough. Like, in itself, that could be quite an accomplishment, keeping in touch with people, right?
it could be.
It's like some people will move away and they'll never really see that person again unless they bump into them or like have, occasional contact. So that's actually something to be proud of as well.
Yeah. So I'd say, yeah.
Yeah. So no, continue.
Yeah, that would be the main one. I mean, I was never like amazing in school.
Mm-hmm.
I've never gotten any amazing awards.
Right.
Like I got second place at a Spartan race. Like, okay, that's a big deal.
That's pretty cool.
I guess. I don't know. I got a bunch of medals like gold, silver, bronze in gymnastics, but I'm like,
that's pretty cool.
It doesn't, I mean, it's cool, but I don't know. It doesn't carry as much weight as when I think about friendship. Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, when you think about, like, if you're on your deathbed and you're not generally going to think like, oh, I wish that in 11th grade I pushed myself a little bit harder so I can get that one medal. No, you're thinking like, I'm glad that I had the friends that I had.
Yeah. Thank you, Anton. That's actually exactly what it is. I think I've had the privilege of, and also intentional decision to just thoroughly and deeply reflect on my life. Like, what is it I truly want? Who am I? Who am I becoming as a result of my past and present choices? And something that I cannot deny is just the richness of companionship and friendship.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Awesome. So if you were to talk to yourself from 3 years ago, 5 years ago, however many years ago you want to talk to, what would you say to that person?
I would speak into my inner child and assure her that it's not as scary and risky as it is, as you make life or things to be. Okay.
Very nice. And if you were to speak to someone listening right now, and they have a similar career trajectory, similar desires and visions for their career and their life, what would you say to that person who wants to do something similar to what you're doing?
Yeah, well, as someone who's still like navigating and processing, I would say find delight. Well, obviously you're delighted in what you're doing, otherwise you wouldn't be doing it. Right. But be present as much as you can. Just enjoy it, and you're enjoying it, but enjoy it even more.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Really, just relishing in it.
And it's funny that you bring up the you're still figuring this thing out, because there are other people possibly listening to this podcast who are still also figuring things out.
Yeah.
And I think that's okay. I don't think any human has ever figured it out 100%.
Yeah.